I can just hear in your voice how tempted you are just to go downstairs and toe punt it.
Oh no. They just thrown a small child at my wall or something. What was that?
They just throw a small child at my wall or something.
That sounds like a medium-sized dog.
I love how unconcerned. Did he just throw a small child at my wall or something?
Oh.
Kaylee, what are you doing?
Is she being blonde?
Yeah.
Oh, this isn't a valid lap, because I got a penalty the lap before. I hate that it doesn't show up on your screen and say that. It just gives you a red timer instead of a white one, and I'll never look at the timer. By the way, the child is sat right outside my door. I say sat, I mean running around like a lunatic.
Yes.
But sort of like a lunatic with ADHD.
And would you know this by past experiences?
Shit, I was doing well that lap. Then I go and spin on a corner that I've never spun on before. And I get a penalty for spinning, do I? Is that just a thing now? Oh, the car's lost grip. I ain't got enough time to do another lap anyway. We'd like to watch the stream and then realise just how AIDSy it is to go into sport mode on this.
Is that would you like to watch the stream, or is that load the stream up now you play?
Pretty much, yeah. You only sat at the menu anyway, aren't you?
Space, I'll have you up.
Of course, all dodges come with a burnout mode.
Yes.
Very grippy launch on this one. Yes, you do now get penalties for trying to drift a GT3 car.
Again. Jeez.
I love the roof of the Viper. I joke about it, but... Oh, they kept that? The light up fucking badge on the back.
I love it when I actually know what you're on about.
I thought they got rid of it.
They take the body off. Normally, they take a body off, remove a piston, put the body back on again.
I mean, add a piston.
No, no, that's what they used to do. They're now removing pistons.
That's what F1 does. And Dodge don't give a fuck.
Oh, and then remove the sat nav and the radio.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because there's only one speaker in the Dodge Demon, and that's the one that tells you you've got no seatbelt on, because you have to have one speaker to tell you that. Yes, I can't hear a word you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, I heard that one.
Did I say that?
Yes. When you're qualifying 14th.
I always forget to put something down. There it is. That.
Was that a GTR in 5th? No, there's a GTR qualified high somewhere. Oh, yep. There we go. Laggy ass stream.
Yes.
I hate this track. It takes so long to get out of the pit, so you only get 20 seconds of warm up. Even though I just qualified, so I've had plenty of warm up.
Is there anything else important? Can't remember.
Ooh, number 4, you are not doing well. How's someone got a penalty in the warm up? Sixth. GTR qualified 6th. Hats off to him, he must be skilled. GTR's horrible to drive in this game. Oh no. I'm on 1 bar. No. No, I'm in last because the guy in 15th left. So qualifying in last is actually really good. Means you can't lose a position.
Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because you're in last position.
Well, I've gained 2 before the first corner.
Well, yeah, if you played any racing game ever, normally that's not hard. Normally you just bottom it up the inside and hope for the best.
What the wanker? Someone keeps ramming me. I've been rammed twice now. I just got a 4-second penalty for somebody else ramming me. I'm in last again because of him. He only got 1 second and I got 4. I didn't ram him, he was ghosted, he spun out by himself. Well, I've gained 3 positions and a 4-second penalty. None of which was my fault. I blame everybody else's inability to drive as I start to spin out. Why didn't you give me a mid-engined car to drive? They're so much easier.
Not nice.
I would have even taken rear engine because the 911 in this is fucking OP. So much grip. I don't trust this fucking Mazda driver behind me. Okay, massive understeer. Yeah, I got a penalty for getting understeer. I don't believe going wide gives you penalties in real life, but you know. But no matter what, if you go off the track, you get a penalty in this game. What the shit, that was lag. I just teleported forwards.
Are you complaining?
Yes, it was on a corner.
Right. Carry on.
But I've never actually lagged that much in this game. At least it's doing my penalty for me when I'm lagging. I'm just straight out refusing to do it now because lag is doing it for me. Okay, I'll do this last bit of penalty. Never mind, I'll have 007 left. Still up 3 positions from where I started. Well, everybody else seems to keep on teleporting away from me, so every time I try to draft, it just fails.
Might be. I'm on my phone. It's a clash of plans, but oh, Jake, did you hear that right? Stupid then. That little, but yeah.
I'm in a fucking race.
Second one.
I said I'm in a fucking race, but whatever.
I said he's in a race, but... He started last and he had a penalty for someone ramming him.
2 people rammed me. And by the way, the cunt who gave me the 4-second penalty is in front of me. With no penalty, because he only got a 1-second penalty. And he just got another 1-second penalty, and I don't even know what for. He didn't do anything wrong.
Manual's better, Jake.
He's not still asking why I play manual, is he? Jake, I would play GTA in manual if I had the choice.
He's saying automatic is more specific. Sometimes, Jake, the game doesn't downshift for a corner.
And I do a lot of drifting in this game. And I don't really like the way that it just forces me to sit in 2nd gear when I don't want to drift. Yeah, I'm unmuting him now. Manual is better in literally every situation. Are you dumb?
He has you unmuted.
See, I went up 4 positions even though I got rammed off the track on the first corner. I think no. You know, I have an achievement. Let's go and find out what this is. Oh, race is finished. Wow, 200 mileage points, because I don't get that in a single fucking race. I'm going to try out a Ferrari. I don't ever really drive Ferrari. They are actually.
Yeah.
When it decides to load qualifying, or at least load the option for qualifying, there we go. God, it does sound good though. Okay, no traction control and manual. because that is how a god drives.
That's brilliant.
Okay, this has got really short gear ratio, so it feels faster than it is.
Why isn't this just talking to a friend?
Fuck. Done well, and then I spun. So I like qualifying at the back anyway, because I don't have to deal with the clusterfuck at the front. Whoever qualifies in last is guaranteed to not end up in last.
Right, someone crashes in front of them and then they can just drive
Yeah,
around.
everyone crashes in front, then you just drive around the people who actually spun out. See, I think they should ghost everybody for the first lap, so that there's just no crashes. And then after that, turn collisions back on. So that, you know, there's no clusterfuck. You let everybody divide into their little skill groups and then battle it out. I wouldn't call that a sneeze, I'd call that being a little pussy. A pussy sneeze.
A lot of things.
Or what was the question? Seatbelts. And you lagged. I heard driving towards the left-hand bend, and that was it.
If driving towards the left-hand bend, which danger should you be aware of? There's a lot of dangers that can hit you on the left-hand
Where is
bend.
the bend?
So it could be a vehicle.
Or it's a blind
using
corner,
an
so
animal,
something pulling out or overtaking cars.
An animal, black ice. All of them.
Basically, if it's a left-hand blind turn, you be careful. If it's a right-hand blind turn, you be careful. If it's a blind turn, you be careful.
In other words, you don't be a moron.
What did I just get a penalty for? Oh fuck it, it's matching. What is it? Stay behind him, don't overtake. You're not allowed to flash him. You're not allowed to sound your horn. And you're not allowed to... What was the third one?
Undertake.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's not
undertake.
legal. D is the only one that's legal. Oh shit, I qualified in 7th that time. Ryan, I upped my speed by about 1/4 of a second, and I halved how many people were behind me. Or in front of me, I mean. Oh no, everybody on that fucking lap fucked up, I think. The best is 135 and the worst is 140. Jake's probably thinking, 5 seconds doesn't sound like much. I know, it's about a year. I keep going to adjust my car settings, but you're not allowed to tune your cars in this mode. You have to deal with the shitty way that the game sets it up for you.
Well, I suppose 5 seconds can be a lot.
Yeah, my first ever I got 41. Because it's nothing like that in the actual one. They give you questions that make no sense, and they word it even worse than the question actually is.
Oh, what? Do you have to get 50 out of 50? Pass.
You have to get 43 out of 50. Literally
Wait a second,
everything.
you have to get 50. You have to get 48 out of 50, and you
43
got,
out of 50.
Yeah.
I say usually, I did that twice. Oh, well done. It's literally anything. Exactly. That's what nearly all of the questions are like in the actual one. Then it'll pick out the one sign that you didn't revise, and then say, oh, what's this one?
Well, no, but Jake, what is the sign when it's a white circle with a black line through it? What does that mean?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
You don't say 60, you say national speed limit, but you know. Yeah, I know.
Jake,
But you're supposed to say national speed limit.
Why can you not think of answers like this in any other subject that's relevant at your age?
Fucking lag on the first corner. Whoa, he just pushed me.
If I said what's the chemical symbol for potassium, you wouldn't know.
K. Yeah, you waited for me to say it first.
If I said the chemical symbol of sodium, you wouldn't know.
Na. Dirty air, dirty air,
magnesium.
dirty air. MG.
Yeah.
Fuck off! Keep getting rammed off the track and I'm the one who gets the penalties for it.
Lead.
PB.
Jamie, shut up! I'm trying to say ones that'll catch him out.
Rutherfordium. Silver.
Oh, I can't remember which way to go around now. Isn't it AU and AE?
AG.
Is it? Oh, AU and AG is silver and gold. I can't remember which way to go around though. I don't know. Iodine. Iron.
Hydrochloric acid.
Spit it out then.
2 seconds for that.
I see.
I know I cut the corner, but barely.
Look.
C6H1206.
Compound. That's one of the few ones I can remember. One of the like long compounds I can remember is good.
Piss off, you laggy prick.
C6H6. No. Oh yeah.
C6H1206.
Yeah, it's that one. The balanced chemical equations of photosynthesis. Actually, don't bother with the balance bit, 'cause I know you won't be able to balance it.
What? You started off with a number there, that's confused me.
No, he's right, that he is right. Yeah. H what?
What the
Yeah,
shit?
that is right.
I just lagged into a little bit of grass.
What's the arrow represent? Yeah. C6H1206. Okay. Well done. You have actually been listening in science.
What do I keep getting fucking penalties for?
That's one of the that's the only chemical equation I won't have to work. Chemical equation for photosynthesis. Full stop. It's just that. No, it's just that. Just without the sixes. It's just CO2 plus H2O is C6H12. How was he meant to know that without a thing? The transition metal. It's really hard to find out.
Wrong. Yeah, I didn't know, I just said wrong to whatever you were going to say.
Jake, how many electrons in lithium?
7. I keep lagging off to the right of the track and hitting the same bit of bloody grass.
So yeah, it's 3.
There's 7 something or others.
It's group 2. It's period. It's group 1, period 2.
See, 1 times 2 is 7.
2 shells, and I know it's got 1 in the outer shell, so it must have, it only can, it can only have.
I've got another fucking penalty! I've had like 10 penalties. Nearly all of them have had something to do with somebody else or lag. Your dad's come. Wow. Puff.
I've had a bad.
Did you just admit to being a puff?
Okay,
Can you not just say yes?
I've never had Koppelberg. I've never had Koppelberg, but I have had WKD, and that is like drinking syrup.
It's like drinking
You
puff
may as
cum.
well just go downstairs, get a bag of sugar, dunk it, just drop it all in some water and just drink that. It's disgusting.
I keep getting caught in other people's dirty air. This is not nice. Whatever you're putting on, don't put it on. Yeah, that sounds copyrighted. No, believe it or not. No, I don't. You know, judging by the fact that I don't fucking know him. Would anybody like to guess how many positions I lost this game, or this race? That's correct. 4 positions. I lost 4 positions because, you know, lag. I've decided I'm not going to race anymore while I'm lagging. Or at least I'm not going to do this type of race. No. No! I don't care! I don't want to look at it! Really? Is that why I don't give a fuck? Sounds gay. Let's do some offline races because you tend to get a lot less lag when you're not using internet. Oh, those are the only 2 Ferraris I have. Can you turn it off? It's actually so annoying. Fucking put headphones in.
I'll mute your mic.
394, bro. Oh, I'll tell you what, I want to drive my completely fucking rapid little front wheel drive Alfa Romeo. Right, I've got 295 brake horsepower Alfa Romeo Mito that can keep up with the GTR. Because I'm that good at suspension tuning.
Snapchat about Alfie Randall's mum.
What about her? She dying?
No, Alfie Randall's mum.
Yeah, what about her?
Yeah.
Nice.
No.
Oh.
Dying. The treatment isn't licensed in the UK and they can't afford to go to America for it.
So she's gonna die.
We'll sell all his fucking shoes then.
I don't know who you think we're on about, but Alfie Randall's a nice person.
Is he? I thought he was like literally everybody else at that school.
No, Alfie Randall's one of the few innocent people there.
Typically his mum gets cancer.
They've got one of those GoFundMe page things. Why do bad things always happen to good people?
The karma doesn't actually exist. I think it's just,
Yeah,
you know, dicking everybody over.
Yeah, it doesn't actually, if you're good things come to you, it's if you're good or bad. Yeah, a lot more than that.
Sorry, what? 200 grand?
That's to get to America and to have treatment, which I don't know what treatment
Is she going
I
to
don't
live
know.
for another 150 days?
Don't know.
See, my mate has a go at me for driving too aggressively in this game. I don't know what he's on about. I don't literally overtake wherever. Straight up nearly rammed him off the track. Oh, I don't give a fuck then. I'm kidding. If he's a nice person, I don't really have any bad things to say.
What, Alfie Random?
I don't blame him.
No, I heard...
Oh no.
I heard him tell Jack to off. Which then I went, well put, and pat him on the back.
I thought you weren't allowed to socialise at that school anymore anyway.
No, I assumed it was his mum, because I know his mum's had cancer. Who said it was him who made the pot? Could have been his cousin who made the pot.
How about one of you Google who fucking Facebook who fucking Heather Randall is? There's lots of pictures of her hugging Alfie. It's probably his mum.
I know his mum is.
You know it's good when you've got the lowest horsepower car in the whole roster and you're not even halfway around the Nürburgring and you're basically in first. I was in the middle of trying to showcase one of my fucking proudest cars, and then you just bring in this cunt's fucking dying auntie or mum.
We don't care about your car.
I do.
What is it?
Alfa Mito.
What on earth's that?
Very bad car, or not only very bad, but you know the little red hatchback at the end of Fast and Furious 6 that Paul Walker drives out of a plane?
Oh yeah.
It's that. And I have made it extremely fast.
Does it not like back tyres anymore?
It's front wheel drive.
Does it not like front tyres anymore?
It's really good on the front tyres. It wheel spins a lot, but it doesn't wear them down somehow.
Logic.
I mean, like most of the races I've done in it don't wear tyres down anyway, but even with tyre wear on, it doesn't wear it down anywhere near as quick as it should. I think braking actually wears it down more than fucking accelerating does.
Logic.
That is actually logic, because the whole car fucking does a stoppie on some turns. So you're
Yeah.
putting a lot of weight on those front tyres.
That's the problem with having everything in the front.
Yes. If you go over a hill and then once you're over it, slam on the brakes, it'll actually do a stoppie.
Is it bad? Why not? So I'm guessing. It was his. Well, if Alfie put on a story, I'm guessing it was his cousin who made it. All I know is I've known Alfie for years now. My mum knows him decently well. And again, my mum knows everyone.
Yeah, down at the ward. Well, I was taking a more realistic route, Jake. You know, the woman who had cancer and the woman who treats cancer. I think I know how they met.
Jamie, my mum's a paediatric specialist.
I thought she tracked cancer.
She does. Paediatrically.
What does paediatric even mean? Isn't that where you touch kids?
Effectively, yes.
Believe it or not, Jake, I know.
That's where the word comes from.
What does paediatric even mean, though?
I don't know what it translates to, but it means treating it in kids.
Or pedo? Who cures kids with cancer? Clearly they don't deserve to grow up.
Treating kids for anything means you're a pediatric specialist.
Okay, let's just move on from the completely horrific thing that I just said.
I heard it, I just chose to ignore it. I'm used to hearing things like that from him.
Fucking kids that get cancer don't deserve to grow up. Just imagine that, a little bald kid who all he wanted to do was play football and he's told he doesn't have the strength. And he just sits there and cries. He doesn't need to. Imagine every few days after his chemo, he just throws up in the toilet for 6 hours straight. Just not sleeping, not eating, not enjoying himself, going bald.
Jake, do you know what chemo is?
Oh,
It's
just imagine.
poison.
Just imagine if they miss the cancer cells and get to the other cells. Imagine how enjoyable that would be for him. Little Luke, the leukemia kid.
So you're saying that they could miss with chemotherapy?
Yes.
Neither of you know anything, do you?
No.
It's a drip. It's a drip that goes straight into an IV line, and it's poison.
Imagine that. Finding out your kid has cancer the day it's born and you name it Luke.
I'll say it's a drip of poison that goes straight into your blood vein. Your blood vein, your blood vessel.
Because it poisons cancer as well.
The cancer cells are rapidly dividing, so they're drawing what they think is food from your bloodstream, which actually poison kills the cells.
What if all of your cells are retarded?
Won't kill you unless you fall down a flight of stairs or something.
That's falling down a flight of fucking stairs, you dumbass.
Well, if you cut yourself, you won't heal.
Yeah, I know, it fucks up the platelets up in your blood.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the cell division, it stops. You know, the point of it. It stops cell division, so you won't heal.
Fuck off, Renault.
You'll bleed for hours until you...
I'm straight up fucked up a Renault.
You have chemotherapy, you might.
How deep are you fucking going with that paper before you realise you're cutting yourself? I've had paper cuts, but they've only gone through the skin and that's it. She's got 200 grand treatment. I think she's fucking upset, Jake. Oof.
Fat old oof.
That's a nice mother you've got there. Shame if something was to happen to it. It's getting a bit late. Clock's ticking, Jake. Oof. You definitely didn't. Oh, that's worse than oof. That's worse than what a shame. You got to say Allah Akbar. Make sure that Muhammad is with her. It sounds a bit Father Mather-ish. Oh, you dick! Put the fucker in a turban. What, my thoughts are with you, isn't? Will you stop putting shitty emojis on?
Can I point out I backfilled and I still got the most kills on our team?
Yeah, you know, I think I might have to adjust the tune and put it right back to what I already had it as, because I have fucked this car up. It does not handle as well anymore. Either that or I'm just not concentrating.
What's the high five emoji?
It's never the end. The end is nigh! It's never the end. Right, and that's the point where you just leave the chat. Because that sounds to me like the end of a conversation. I don't need you to keep digging yourself a bigger hole.
Or we'll stop giving you ladders to climb. So queer.
Never is my
Well,
mum.
it's like,
That makes a lot less sense. Just say things in your head before you ask them.
yeah, Jake, think before you speak.
Well, I can pretend to spin out in this car, but I just never will because it's just so fucking grippy. Whee! Oh shit, I actually fucked up that time. Managed to stay above 100 mile an hour though. Scandi flick. Fuck, that slows you down a lot. Scandi flick. Oh, I maintained speed that time. Bollocks! I tried to be stylish and I fucked up. I've been overtaken. Right, I came second because I tried to be stylish at the end and I fucked up. Fuck, that halved my paycheck.
Just got off, Villa. I don't want to play it again. Yeah, I back.
Wow. Go for a piss.
Can we stop with the heavy breathing? I can hear it. What? Minutes?
Right, who's that doing that?
Yeah, well it isn't turned off, it's just turned very far down.
Yeah, mine's completely off, so I can't hear myself when I'm heavy breathing or anything anymore, which means you have to tell me.
It's literally all the time. reckon I can do this one in a Tesla.
Tesla's good.
Yeah,
Is it
support.
petrol?
Yes, petrol Tesla.
Yes.
And I think this one's diesel.
Help. Okay, you better be joking.
Ryan, Tesla hasn't made a single combustion engine.
No, no. That game is not entirely truthful.
Well, it hasn't got any bullshit cars in it.
It might.
Jake, can you shut the fuck up, please?
Why do you heavy breathe? Breathe normally, child.
You get a fucking inhaler if you want to be irritating. Instant talk. Jake, shut the fuck up, seriously. I can't hear my car.
Jamie, you won't get that joke.
Oh, yeah.
He can't hear his car because he's in a Tesla. They're electric. They're silent.
I can hear my
The only
brakes.
noise so the only noise Teslas make are the brakes and the stones underneath the wheels.
It'll just go.
Oh yeah, and the hum of an ion engine.
Problem is, I'm on sports tyres, not racing tyres. So when I put the fucking foot down, it just spins constantly.
I'll just put 3 bar wire onto 1 frost mat.
Fuck off, petrol! I've got more torque than you, haha. Into the cliff you go. Not cliff, wall. Didn't even fucking hit the wall. Like, he came back onto the track and hit the alpha. I'm just straight up being a dick to everybody driving petrol. Except the RX-7, he can stay, he's cool. Fuck off, Toyota. Actually no, I probably should have not hit the Toyota, because then Toyota will be more tempted to make more hybrids. And the ones they've made already are questionable. I'm not going to hit either of these, because I like both of these.
Oh, Claymore.
Alpine,
Classic.
A110 and Ford
Jake Raptor
Raptor.
mentioned you in a comment.
That sounds copyrighted.
Jake, that's the story of your life, isn't it?
We'll do a 360 entry. Never mind, no I'm not, because the physics in this game don't allow that. Even though they do, I've seen people do it, it's just I can't do it because I suck. You know how there's these copyright things? If you wouldn't mind. Oh, that makes a fucking difference.
The song is copyrighted.
Do you think they composed their own music for each of these?
Just... No. Now you're being muted.
You know that's not allowed in any country. That's not allowed to be put on YouTube at all. Like now if you go to watch this stream back, it'll probably say this stream is not available in your country. Because it's blocked in 295 countries, even though there's only 195 countries in the world.
Didn't you find out it's blocked by 300 countries and 195 in the world?
Yeah, most of the songs on YouTube are.
This song is blocked by 365 countries.
But there's a surprising amount of music where they won't even take your revenue if you put it in.
What, they just tell you off?
They'll say, oh, copyright notice. Not going to do anything about it, but you'll have a notice. Shall I set up my Tesla to start drifting? Ryan, do you reckon that'd be smart, having a Model S drift car?
More reasonable than a Model X one.
You know what, fuck it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to eat this last toffee crisp though. Trademark toffee crisp. Nestle, that's the one. To make sure I don't get copyright strike for eating a toffee crisp. Oi! Jake! You're gonna be muted again.
Sorry, I was doing it. I've got off TikTok now.
I'm not even get anywhere on YouTube if you keep fucking doing that.
You're not gonna get anywhere anyway.
Not if you keep doing that, I'm not. There will be no drift servers. It's not usually very hard to find a drift server. No, fuck it. That'll do. I had a squeaky fart. Why do I have to have it in fucking asparagus piss green? Even though that's not what asparagus piss looks like. Just what normal asparagus looks like. Right, Ryan, I'm putting it in drift mode. So I'm gonna go comfort soft on it. I'm just a maniac.
No, you don't.
What the fuck? Why is there a fucking differential?
Wait, what? There's a diff on a Tesla?
Yeah. That's not how
This is how
electric
we-
works.
That's how we know the game devs know how cars work.
Muted.
The original that's...
I hate that you can't even
yeah.
change the top speed of this thing though. It's limited to 135.
So Jake, that one's not the original. The original doesn't have much acoustics, it's mainly just lyrics. That's the one.
Yeah, I've got it
Okay,
muted.
You're long muted, so...
Right, what's the betting I crash on the first corner trying to drift this Tesla?
Yeah, that one.
I crashed before the first corner. I could drift my Tesla really well in GT6.
Hang on, Model S or Model X?
S.
I saw loads of them in London. There's one like every 500 yards.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few. It's got quite a bit of torque, so
And I suppose they're fast and they don't have to deal with congestion.
they have to deal with congestion. They just don't have to pay to deal with it.
Yeah, that one. Hi.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to change the tyres. They're a bit too grippy. Okay, I just somehow put it into manual. You know, a car with only one gear.
Jake, do you know how insanely quiet you are? I struggle to even hear what you said.
The fucking
I'm on the headphones
size
on.
of the computer in the middle of the car. That's huge.
Oh, what, the screen in the middle, Jamie?
Yeah. Then all the writing on it is in like bloody size 4 font.
Yeah, the screen on the front of a Tesla, Jake, is bigger than your iPad.
I think you'll find it's the size of his TV. At his dad's, obviously, not his mum's. That would be insane.
What, the control panel in the middle, Jake, is twice the size of your iPad?
3 times I'd go. Actually, no, 'cause he's got the
3
biggest
times the
iPad
size
now,
of
hasn't
your
he?
iPad.
If it's the biggest, then yeah,
Jamie,
twice.
he said, can you please come on Rainbow?
Tell him to go fuck himself.
He said no.
It's not what I said. Ryan, I'm drifting a Tesla. Oh, I fucked up. The annoying thing about this is it's always at peak torque.
You can't, Jake.
What's
He
he?
said the same thing that I just said. He said
What's
he's
he
going to
just-
boot you offline.
Oh fuck's sake! Set the limit to 3. And make it private, actually. 'Cause then Jake can't invite him.
Yeah, that's what I was halfway through doing.
'Cause I forgot you were host. Wait, what a dickhead! Some guys in a Toyota Supra fucking concept car tries to drift that in front of me and fucking crashes into a wall. I'm crab walking. Oh, there we go. Suddenly I'm going everywhere.
The car's struggling to go in a straight line.
Well, it's rear-engined rear-wheel drive, even though it's not got an engine. How well do you reckon
You
I can
mean it's,
parallel park it by drifting into the space?
You mean it's rear motor drive? No. Rear wheel drive with the motor in the back.
Like oh, in this car, you don't even have to start the fucking. You don't have to press the brakes to get fucking burnouts done. I mean, if you press the brakes, they get much better results, but. This thing does not have an even weight distribution. The Tesla and GT6 was a lot easier to drive. Mainly because you could put a fucking spoiler on it. Can't fit spoilers in this game. It can accelerate with the handbrake on. That just really freaked me out. I've been pulled over by the police. Ryan, I've been pulled over. Never mind, he's driving off.
Pistol.
Right, how in the fuck? I've done a wheelie!
It was a Maestro.
Ryan, I've done a wheelie in a Tesla.
But no. I just got one. I just killed one person and downed another, so I was just finishing him off, and then I didn't even realise I was last alive. Then a Maestro came around the corner, pre-firing hip fire, or pre-fire hip firing into the. I was in the bathroom on the top floor on the.
This would be pretty good at Arab drifting.
Cafe. And he just walked into the bathroom. Cafe.
Is he actually retarded?
Are you retarded? Cafe the skiing then. Better? Because you know what cafe... Do you know what cafe translates to? Do you have a guess?
Is it calf?
Oh, well done, Jay.
Let's drift my MX-5, 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 let's just drift my MX-5.
You didn't even know where that volcano is, Jake.
What,
Where
Reykjavik?
is it? Yeah.
Iceland.
You say something like Iraq, aren't you?
You mean that place where there's no volcanoes?
He's now going to Google it.
Good fucking luck.
No, Jamie, he knows what the abbreviation is, so he could Google it.
Oh, I keep pissing about with my fucking seat settings. I want it as high as I can and as far back as I can.
Wrong side of the entire globe.
Did he say
He said
Australia or something?
Argentina. No, he said Argentina. Good Google. Well done, Google.
I've overtaken a Bugatti Veyron and an MX-5, never mind. He's decided to actually touch the throttle. How can he not even find things out by Googling it? How stupid is he?
He said unmute him.
I'd rather not.
He said no. He said he's turned everything off.
Yeah, but, no.
He said no. said he'll beat you up.
Tell him no.
He said no. He said, you won't.
You know when you do voices? Don't.
No, you did. Can you come on Rainbow?
I'm enjoying myself at the moment.
Don't touch yourself.
That's exactly what I said. Oh, skimmed the wall. Never mind. I absolutely fucking hammered the wall.
There's a difference, you know.
Yeah, there is. I barely. Oh, my fucking TV's turning itself off in a minute. There we go. Yeah, I was just skimming the wall, and then suddenly my tyres found grip, which is not ideal when you're drifting.
Yeah, you weren't drifting anymore, you weren't skimming it anymore.
No, suddenly I got snapped the other way. Okay, cars carry way too much momentum in this game. I'm at 6,000 revs in second gear and I'm only going 20 mile an hour because wheel spin.
Jake, he knows that. He said your stream quality is terrible.
Yeah, I know, that's because I'm lagging, which is one of the main reasons I'm not going on Rainbow.
Sorry, the English language is hard.
Yay! Don't you love it when the host says no to host sharing? So when he leaves, everybody has to leave? Because he's a dick.
Yeah, I do love that. That's why I think you should come on Rainbow.
No.
Okay.
What sort of times do you reckon I can get around the Nürburgring?
6-7 minutes. Provided you don't go sideways.
So my challenge is less than 6 minutes.
On your stream and he says, 6 minutes for a lap? You must be so bad.
What, on the Nürburgring?
Yeah.
The thing where the record for front wheel drive cars is like 7 minutes.
Yeah. Is the fastest still the Rimac?
That was never the fastest.
It was at some point, I knew that. Cause
it was
I
not.
knew the fastest car around there for quite a while was an electric car, and I assumed it was the Rimac.
No, it was a Neo EP9 or something like that.
Oh.
Right, what car? Not taking the 4C out. That's only good on flat tracks.
That's square.
Yeah, I know, but it's not really that good on the Nürburgring because it's up and down. You don't want that for the 4C. I'm not taking a Skyline out because I don't want to be a YouTube fanboy.
Or go sideways.
No, that Skyline actually grips so well. God. Which car to take out? McLaren F1, I haven't actually driven that. I forgot I even had it.
That's gonna get a decent time.
Yeah, it is, because I just put fucking 783 horsepower into it.
Guarantee you, if you show Jake the Top Gear episode of that in, he'll go, that's why that car's so expensive, because the engine's lined with gold.
Why am I trying?
It's just unnecessary.
I just went to lock the diff up because I'm a fucking mong. I was like, no, I'm trying to get fast times, not drift. One does not lock the diff in a car he hasn't driven yet. She's a bit quick. I launched and I was at 100 before I left the fucking pits.
Are the pits really short on the Nürburgring?
On the Taurus edition, yes. Actually, no, on all of the editions they're very short. Because in reality, you don't ever race long enough on the Nürburgring to have to pit. It's only there for like reviewing times. Fucking hell. The first place to drive a car should never be the fucking Nürburgring, especially when it's this fast.
Just do a donut.
Yeah, ride or die. I've hit a pedestrian. I was going 165 at the time. Was that illegal?
Most probably.
Because don't Nürburgring class themselves as a road to avoid tax or something?
Oh.
Sounds like something the Germans would do. They class it as a ring road around the pits or something, I think.
So it'd be classed as an autobahn, wouldn't it?
Probably.
Considering it's a racetrack, it has no speed limit.
You know, autobahn is literally just German for motorway.
Yeah, but Germans are maniacs, as we all know.
They have less accidents on the road than we do.
Yes. Because they're good with speed.
So are we, it's just that occasionally fucking Dave the Crackhead speeds in its families.
No, you mean occasionally a female drives.
Oh yeah, that too. I want to go to America where insurance prices are a shit ton cheaper, because you can insure a V8 for like nothing.
What'd you say, Jamie? I couldn't hear because your petulant cousin was speaking over.
I want to go to America where you can drive like 2 years earlier than everywhere else.
He just air raped.
Fuck! I've hit a wall. Just so you know, my first lap was 13.1 seconds. Yeah, I thought that was a bit unbelievable.
No.
What, 13 seconds?
No, he just said you're very bad at this game.
Motherfucker, the host left.
How far are you in?
About a third.
That's not that bad.
Come on, you gotta race the fucking Tourist edition to get the fucking record. That's all of the records are set. Can't drive it on Nordschleife, that don't count.
Oh, what, is there multiple editions of the track?
You've got the 24-hour, which has the Grand Prix track and the massive track mixed together.
Which one's the 6-minute one?
Tourist edition, which is Nordschleife, but the pits are on the straight instead.
How long's the Grand Prix one?
Grand Prix is tiny.
Oh, never mind. So the Tourist edition is the biggest one?
Tourist and Nordschleife are the same distance. Because they're the same track, it's just the pits are in different places. And you have to go through the pits on Tourist Edition. So really it should take slightly longer. Oh, this guy's got fucking setting changed. Oh, I pressed the wrong button there. View room info. Oh, it's just limited traction control, active stability and all that bollocks. Yeah, I'll go in there. I don't need any of that. I'll drive like a man. I'll give myself 800 horsepower and I fucking use it. I just like this is on like 15-inch rims.
It's stupid.
When everyone in motorsport knows that to get the highest speed it has to be 17s. Left active stability management on. I don't know why I had that on in the first place. That was probably dicking over all of my drifting. Burnouts for days. There's like no tyre smoke in this game though. That is a camera angle I never want to see again. Go around all of these cones and then slide and go straight into them. Michael Jack always has to come on and say, oh, you're bad at this game, when he has not played it once. And if he has, he's sucked at it. I could put Jake in an F1 car and I'd get around him quicker in my fucking Alfa Romeo.
Jake would just be using the walls to turn the corners.
Yes, which doesn't work in this game. Well, it does, but only on one track, and I'm not going to go on that track.
Does aero work?
Depends what you're on about with it.
If you in an F1 car and you snap the front wing off, will you take off?
You can't snap bits off in this game. In the F1 games you can. Hey, what's up, Mr. BMW? I'm just going to shoot past you at max 6, if that's alright. When you overtake someone on a corner on the Nürburgring at 155. And then completely eat shit on the next corner. Yes, yes, very cocky, Mr. BMW. Is it Holland or France with vertical? It's France, isn't it? With a vertical flag.
Both, huh?
No. It's France, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, France, Holland is horizontal.
You're
Jake
French.
says you're so bad, how do you crash that often?
Because I've got 800 fucking horsepower.
Yeah, that one might have something to do with it.
And I haven't driven this car before. I'm not used to sitting in the middle. Haha, what bell end?
Oh yeah, you're in F1, aren't you?
Yeah.
Ah, yes, I can see the problem here. Doesn't that weigh like 2.5 tons?
No, it weighs 1.
Never mind. Is it the not?
It's very light.
Ah, yes. What one am I thinking of? Yes, it's a ton
Definitely not
ton
any
a
of the McLarens.
Yeah, I know McLarens are normally quite light. I thought the F1, because it was old, was quite heavy, and plus it's lined with gold.
No, because it had like no electronics on it.
Oh yeah. What, Joe? No, real gold. The engine bay is lined with gold.
On what?
Real F1. He's saying it's lined with fake gold. Yeah, the engine bay is lined with gold. The engine bay is made of gold.
Fucking hell.
Because it's the best heat reflectant.
Oh.
If you look at the engine...
I can't look at the engine bay on it. Because it gives me some retarded ass angle when I look back.
Hang on, I'm just having my ears blown out by a tornado.
Oh yeah, you set grip reduction on track edge to real, that's why I'm spinning out so much. Because you fucked with the game's settings. Mate, you've got your hazards on, so I know full well you're in the pause menu.
Look, let's put a picture of an F1's engine bay in the group chat. Jake, you're really good at getting yourself muted, aren't you? Yes.
Jake comments on how I'm bad at this game. I've overtaken like 6 people since I came out of the pits. Bear in mind there's only 6 people in the server and I'm one of them.
What? Hey, remember who's the host, Jake? Yeah, me. Go away. Go away then. No one will miss you. Jamie's got you muted and I like my eardrum. Go away. Why not? Muted? How long till he leaves? Alright, it was... you know how the doors on the back of the 2 halls are one way, like you can only use them from the inside?
Yeah.
We were walking around the back and I was walking with Jake, Liam and Jack, and Jake and Liam just went, they both looked at me and just like, I don't know what they said, I think they said like, oh, I need the toilet daddy or something. They started calling me dad and I was like, I was walking in front of them, walked in the door and just closed the door behind me and walked off, because I knew they wouldn't be able to follow me. God, it annoyed them. Then they ran round the side of the school and chased me up the stairs. They got halfway up, then turned around and walked back down again.
Just Google the McLaren F1 Nürburgring time. I know I haven't beaten it, but I just want to know what it is.
Uh, 6:57. No, never mind, that's 9:18. I don't know the original, but the one that's listed as the McLaren F1 on here, like 7 something. What year is the one you're in?
94.
7:22.
I have beaten it. I got 7:15. And that was on a lap where I crashed about 5 times.
Yeah, 7:20.
Right, time for a different car.
You're just looking down that list, and if you don't actually know what you're looking at, 121, 155, 104, 723. It's like, my God, it was slow on that track.
Mm.
But if you don't know the track, then you don't actually realise how long is it? It's like 12 kilometres, isn't it?
Twelve 12.95 miles.
Yes, 20.5 kilometres. So yeah, that's about right.
Are you even watching the stream? Because I want to know what car to use.
No, I'm not. Hang on, I'll put off my phone. I'll charge my phone.
I don't really like driving ridiculously fast cars, and they're just not fun to drive.
God, that's low quality.
Is it now?
That Red Bull car looks cool. If that's the F1 one.
345 horsepower. It's sort of only good in the corners.
That's one of those. Stick a couple hundred horsepower in it, you'll be fine.
That's
Do you
probably
do
the
11?
most I can get out of it.
Um,
What have I got up at the top?
do you have a LFA?
No,
I love the LFA.
not in this game though.
Stupid.
Yeah, I know. They put the RCF in and the LC500 in, but not the LFA.
GT86?
I've got quite a few of them, but I don't like them.
Don't speak to me. Model X?
Not in this game.
Why do they not put the good cars in?
I don't know, they never do. But it got such a good physics engine and such a good fucking everything else that it makes up for it.
What's that McLaren you're hovering over?
Piece of shit.
Right.
Well, I mean, it's really, really good. It's got positive fucking power to weight ratio, but it's just ridiculous to drive.
Is that a Le Mans R18 I can see?
Might be.
Alright.
Let me scroll down a bit.
Well, yeah, I'm just looking at the same cars over and over now. Would you be surprised if I said the Raptor?
To be honest, it's actually pretty fun to drive.
Oh, you've got an SRT Hellcat?
Yeah, I got 2. I got a grey one and a police one.
Yeah, I can see the police one. Oh, that's the grey one.
You know Han from
Right.
Tokyo Drift?
Yeah.
The car to the left of the Raptor is his real one.
What, the one you're hovering over?
Yeah, he owns that.
The one that's American?
Yes, because he built it in America.
Oh, you got an RX-7. That'd be fun
Yeah.
to go sideways in.
Yeah, but it's not fun to go straight in.
One of those, is it?
Yeah, it's only fun if you drift in it.
It'll be fun to try and beat. Huracan, maybe? Try and beat the Nürburgring time for the Huracan? Oh, there he goes. Oh, the stream delay ain't bad on this. My lord, that's only a couple of seconds. That's only about 2 seconds.
Yeah, and then you see a fucking fuzzy black box in the top left.
Yeah, that's what I was on about. Oh, you got someone else join.
That'll probably be Jake just spamming the refresh.
Well, no, you've got 3 people in here now.
Yeah, no, if you refresh it, it'll say 4.
Oh.
When you refresh it, it counts you watching it and then you watching it again.
What's below the V8 Vantage? I don't
V8
recognise that
Varnage.
logo.
V12.
Yeah, I can read, I swear.
De Tomaso Pantera. Fairly nice car.
Never heard of it. Never heard of it.
I actually quite like it.
Oh, Diablo.
Haven't driven it yet.
I'm getting that.
I'd rather drive a car I've driven, which is literally anything above there. Actually, no, anything above there.
Go up. Then this thing you hovering over.
Can we not have a car that's got literally no ground clearance, because they're not fun to drive?
Find the Raptor. Is that
Will
enough
do.
ground clearance? Do you think that's even got a Nürburgring time?
No.
I like how you immediately put max power on it.
I would have put more, but I've run out of mileage points.
And you're
Well,
about
you get up to
lock
700
the diff.
horsepower, I think. It's mad.
My guess is you're about to lock the diff.
No, I think I've got a drift setting, haven't I? No, I haven't. I haven't set up my drift setting. Just gonna do that quickly.
Oh god. Why are you dropping it?
I want it as low as possible to drift.
Well, yeah, I know, but it will look stupid if you go around with the max suspension. It won't work, but it will look stupid. How don't tell me there's camber in this game.
Yeah, there is, but only got up to 6 degrees.
Oh, that's not bad then. Oh yeah, I can see it now. Oh, there's one on my estate. Literally, I could go. I think it's an old Golf, one of the proper old ones. It looks like a. Well, it looks like a Matchbox. You can't even fit a finger between it and the road. Its camber is like, I don't know how much degree. I smashed it like 10 to 15 degrees in it. There's a wall there. Its camber is literally, I should imagine it's about 10, 15 degrees, something like that. And it's got less than half an inch of ride height. Well, ground clearance, sorry.
Why is my seat so fucking high?
Because you're in a 150.
No, I want that all the way back.
You're joking, you actually adjust the seat.
Yeah, that's an option. It's a pretty good option.
I mean, Forza didn't think of it. Horizon,
I forgot how wide this thing is.
Meaning how long if it was, I saw what you did.
Yeah. Went and
Click the
bollocksed it.
tailgate. I like that all you can hear is your background noise over the engine.
Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna not have that in drift mode. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna not have that in drift mode. To a reason you're doing that.
Sounds cool.
To a reason you're doing that. Not much wheel spin on this. Ryan, no. Not much wheel spin. It revs to an entire 6,000 RPM.
That's not that much, is it?
No, that's nothing. Bearing in mind this is
okay.
petrol, not diesel.
Why don't you fuel it with kerosene?
Done a bollocks.
No, I say other than the reason, other than it would explode the engine.
Just a minute to admire this fucking liver. Oh no, it's Canadian. I thought it was American. I'd never go into third person in this thing. I haven't driven it actually yet.
I'm just driving this American truck. Oh, with its American paint job goes into it's a problem.
Taking these corners at 100 miles an hour. Taking these corners at 100 miles an hour. I'm taking some of these corners at 100 miles an hour. If you could stop doing that, please. I'm taking some of these corners at 100 miles an hour. If you could stop doing that, please.
I like being annoying.
What the shit happened there?
I believe you got there and lost traction.
Yeah, I think so. Wait till you see this next turn. This is where I hit many pedestrians in the F1.
Like what, there's pedestrians on the tracks?
No, but if there was any spectators there, there wouldn't be any more. You know, every Le Mans
corner?
race before 1990.
The one where they like to fly.
Yeah, that's what the F1 is like.
She was this very sharp corner now coming out.
No, I already went past it. It was the one where I nearly got air.
Surprised it's not that one.
Oh yeah, that's not even the bit I usually fuck up on. I usually fuck up on the left-hander before it.
No.
Because that's got a fucking hill. Then after the hill, you've got
Is
no
the,
downforce whatsoever.
Oh, what's the track called? The one with the corkscrew.
Instantly gonna say no.
I can't remember what the track's called. What is the track called?
Cape Ring.
No, it's in America. It's in Nevada.
Are you on about Mazda
Jeremy tried to race
Raceway?
himself. Jeremy tried to race himself in an NSX.
Jeremy tried to race himself in an NSX.
He played it on the PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 2, and then tried to have the same race in the same car on the same track.
Not a clue. Are you on about Laguna Seca?
That's the one.
Yeah, that's California.
Oh, they're next to each other.
Yeah, but they're not each other.
Yeah. It's the same desert, it doesn't matter. They're all deserts.
No, Laguna Seca's in the high desert. Nevada's in the Nevada desert, whatever it's called.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Nevada is the Nevada desert.
Yeah.
If you just look at it, all of the west coast, bar California, a meteor could wipe everything out there and no one would care.
I like Laguna Seca
Washington,
though.
Wyoming, Arkansas, Oregon.
They'll have to clear all of the ash out of Laguna Seca.
All of it could go and no one would care.
I see a person.
Ram 'em. They're Italian.
Yeah, they've been put into next fucking year. That'll teach me how to drive an M3, won't it? He wants his revenge, but if he rams me, he'll just be the one who gets sent flying. Can you not keep doing that?
Very bad.
Am I actually pulling away from this prick?
Don't tell me you're pulling away from an M4.
M3.
M3, faster version.
But you can't get a
Back
sequential
there.
gearbox in that car. Unlike literally every single other car in the game. It's literally the only game where no matter what, it's a normal stick shifter. Even though I'm
Is
sort
it
of...
sequential forward and back?
Sequential is where it shifts basically instantly. He's fucked up again. Like how me and the F1 managed to get the fastest lap out of everybody. Because I don't think anybody
That might be
survived
me.
a whole lap yet.
I'm racist towards beamers, I just don't like them.
Apparently this game doesn't either, because they made them all suck.
There's only one beamer I'd ever consider buying.
Being?
Z4.
Right, you want the hairdresser's car.
What?
You want the hairdresser car.
The only one that looks good.
M6, 4-door version.
Nice lag.
Google the 4-door M6, it's the one that Jeremy Clarkson used in Australia. It's so good.
I don't like BMWs. I don't like them. Actually, no, I don't mind the i8. The i8 I don't mind.
Yeah, that's alright.
They also have the ugliest car in the world.
i3. I can't say I
i3.
disagree. Oh, he's finally caught up with me on the straight.
I wonder why. Oh yeah, you top out at 146.
Excuse me, coming through.
You shot all them into next week.
There we go, there's a lap. 8:25.
Should I even bother checking to see if this thing has a Le
No.
Mans? 'Cause I doubt it.
Cleo Ice has been round.
What's your car with the highest top speed? Don't just say no.
It's either the GTR Nismo or the R18, but I think there might be another somewhere.
You have an R18?
The Audi Le Mans car.
Oh.
Yeah, those are the only two in the running, I think.
Yeah, for some reason I heard R18 and I said R18, but I was acknowledging 918.
249.
Yeah, even though I heard you say R, and I acknowledged, no, and I said R, I acknowledged 9.
They
thought you said
both
418.
max out at 249, but I know I can just shorten or lengthen the gear ratios a bit more and get it faster.
Nismo that. I prefer Nissans.
I can get it so it has a gearbox max speed of 485 mile an hour.
Where does it say that? 485?
Go to 6th, and it says 0.640/485. The slash is the top
it
speed
can
in
do-
that gear.
It can do 124 in first.
Yes. You know, standard is 67.
Yes, do that.
So its max speed there is 262. What's the R18? Because I forgot they actually do 258. It's the other one. It's the GTR. GTR's got more power as well, so it'll actually reach that
Get
speed.
the GTR, make it do 400 miles an hour.
That's a max gearbox speed. Its power will not allow it. Well, I had the handbrake on and it shot off like that. Why did that happen?
You're saying it jumped a foot forward with the handbrake on? You're already going sideways.
That was intentional, Ryan.
Yes, it looked it.
It was, by the fact that I managed to recover it.
It's not hard to recover a drift.
Right, I've died of G-force.
No, you died full stop.
I had a steering column stab me in the fucking neck.
I've driven a car at this speed before. Not quite this high G, but... I've driven a...
It's got way too much power.
I've driven a Camaro.
Oh. You know what, yeah, I'm going to exit, go to the long straight, because that's right at the start. Why did it fucking put the mouse all the way at the top?
Can you go backwards round it?
Yes.
Do that. Hang on, is this online or is this private?
This is online. Why do you think I rammed that cunt?
Yes, drive backwards round it. You should do that in the F-150.
People do it all of the time, it's not even a surprise anymore.
Drive backwards.
Do you want to see something
round
completely
the track.
pointless? This fucking slalom here, it just takes you to a dead end.
Right. No, it's not. That's a Ken Block's hairdryer. Or fruit blender. Time to drive backwards around. Is there NASCAR in this?
Surprisingly, no. There has been in every other one. Shit, brake, brake, brake. I forgot I don't even get the warning saying there's a corner coming up.
Well, no, you see, I could see the corner coming up because I was looking at the map.
See, that's what I was looking at, and I was thinking, at some point it's going to have a massive red flashing light at the bottom saying brake. Then I remembered it doesn't, because I'm going the wrong way, and this has got no traction whatsoever.
I can see.
This is why you don't put 1,000 horsepower into a car designed for 500. That wasn't even with much throttle. The fastest way to stop it is to just accelerate the opposite direction.
Yes, I believe that is physics.
Oh, I see a cunt on the map.
That is how re-entry works.
I'm just going to limit myself to not go over 5,000 RPM. It's still too fast.
Just don't change up.
Fuck, I missed him.
Don't change up, just bounce off the limiter.
Oh yeah, because that sounds stable. So I'm at peak power all of the time.
Stop accelerating.
And at exactly 69 mile an hour.
Stop accelerating, don't it? We'll change to seconds at least.
Boom! He ghosted.
Was that a Veneno?
Yes. I would get one, but they're expensive as fuck.
Yeah, I know. I have one on Horizon 3.
You know what? I'm
It's
gonna
4
get him.
million.
I'm gonna be a piece of sh.
Oh, you're gonna respawn.
Yes, I just did a J turn in the pits. Yeah, he's ghosted. He was just fucking tagging me in
Yeah.
something.
Was that a Regera?
No, that was a Hurricane.
Oh. Is the Regera in this?
No.
Is there Koenigsegg in this?
No, EA has taken the rights to a lot of cars.
Which game do they do then? Crew?
No, that's
The Crew's
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft. What driving game do they have?
Need for Speed. Hang on, I know what to do. I'll block the fucking pits.
Yeah, just get in your F-150 and just sit in the pits. Power!
You little ghosting bastard.
To see if Nino drives through you.
So if I was just getting a really awkward situation and try and get the AI driver to get me out of it.
Wait, what is AI drivers?
Yeah, when you pause, it gives you an AI to drive your car instead. It's just
Just see how. No, put them in the dead end. Put them in the
that's
dead
where
end.
I'm going. I've just got 988 horsepower, Ryan. I can't really do much with it. So I'm going to set him going the right way.
So yeah, because they won't. They can't go backwards, can they?
Just drives into the wall. No, they can't go backwards on the track. Refined artificial intelligence. Refined artificial intelligence. Refined artificial intelligence. Turn it off. Turn it off.
It sounds so cool.
Yeah, that shuts it up, doesn't it? Got the main
What
menu,
did you
that
do?
shuts it up. Yeah, that shuts it up, doesn't it? Ryan, I'm serious.
No, there's my phone in my. Oh wait, no, I still got my volume up, don't I? So how does that shut it up? There's my mic and my.
Oh yeah, it's
phone.
my mic volume that it could hear.
Yeah. Wasn't exactly an engine. I can barely hear the engines. Ah, Mustang on a track with corners. This is not going well.
Fucking well will.
This is Forza, isn't it?
No.
What game's this then?
Gran Turismo.
Oh, Gran Turismo, it's the other one. I
Yeah,
thought you
'cause it's
were
on
I thought you were
PlayStation.
Forza Motorsport. I thought you were on Forza Motorsport. That's
I
on
don't have an Xbox.
Oh yeah. Oh, I thought Forza Motorsport was on PlayStation for some reason.
No.
So if it was...
Well, I've spun, stayed on the track
yeah,
though.
I was about to say something more than I was going to say is the Hoonie truck in here.
No.
Classic Motorsport 7.
Yeah, this game tries not to be dumb, but then it fucking does shit like that. Where your AI will just refuse to drive the wrong way around a track.
Why don't you just put him in a sandbox?
I just did. Still dissing the Mustang?
Still think it's stupid.
This is meant to be a rally car as well.
It what?
It sucks at rallying, it's so much better on the track. Until you reach that corner,
Oh, yeah,
which I
sure
screw
enough.
up just about every time.
Sure enough, I scrolled past your last room in my sub box, and sure enough, Forza Horizon 4, new Ken Block's Ford RS200.
I thought Ken Block had signed a deal with EA.
No, the Forza.
Yeah, but he's in
got the
Need for
truck.
Speed as well.
Yeah, there's the truck, the RS, the Focus, the Fiesta.
Which RS? Because he's got two. He's got a Mark
I don't
II and a Mark
I
6,
don't
I
know
think
if
it
there's
is. Or Mark
There's
5.
an RS in that. It's the modern one.
Oh, that one.
So the RS, there's a Fiesta, I think, the pickup truck, and an old Ford. It's on the description.
So I'm going to go on a different track and start drifting. I love Nürburgring, but I get bored of it after a while. That's one way to find a drifting server, just go to Tsukuba Circuit. It's nearly always drifting. That is a sexy ass Mustang though. Obviously got a Hoonigan livery because it's a Ford in an racing game.
I don't know why people are so obsessed with Fords.
They're shit in real life.
Four wheels and a board held together by a bit of cord, even though my two cars are both Fords.
Yes. Just so you know, I am now trying to drift a Lamborghini.
That's going to end well. Considering you know Lamborghinis are the lightest car, heaviest cars on earth.
It weighs 941 kilos.
My point exactly.
That's not heavy.
Yeah, I know. I'm just calculating in my head because I can't bother to think. Thinking hurts.
No downforce. I hate that you can't lock the diff, you can only lock it 60%. Oh, it's only 40. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck that was. That went surprisingly well on the first corner. It decided not to do what I told it to. No, too much understeer on this thing. I've got to soften up the front. Stiffen the rear. Make that a bit stiffer. And soften the shit out the front. Yeah, just backwards. That is the most random grip in the world. 4C. You'd be surprised with this one. Fuck. Oh, just so you know, just to the right of where it says what gear I'm in, that's how much throttle I'm using at any given moment. And above that, you've got a red dot. That's my steering angle, but it's slightly delayed. Just in case you were wondering just how difficult it is to maintain a drift in this game. But anyway, there's quite a bit more to the steering angle than that will show you. That only shows you half of it. That's not gone to plan. Ooh, humans! How well textured are you? Well, I can't tell because they put massive fucking badly textured hay bales in the way. Oh, Ryan, the humans aren't very animate. You like that donut?
I think I've been watching.
What?
I stopped watching like 5 minutes ago.
I was talking to the AI.
You were what?
I was talking to the people in the game. What game are you even on now? Oh, on Rainbow.
I'm not playing, I'm lying on bed.
Oh, track marshals. Oh, he's animated. The track marshals are animated, but nobody else is. Right.